Good evening, everybody. We're starting. There you go. Jump straight to 17 online. How are we all doing this evening? Ah, it's March, which means we've officially reached a year of the first lockdown. Wow, who would have thought we would still be here in 1 year? But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with another quiz. Because this is how we get through, innit? We have a drink, we meet up, and we do the quiz. But we have some light. So, in the nicest possible way, I'm hoping we've maybe got one more, maybe two more of these left, and we can be done in the nicest possible way. I love you all to bits, but like in the nicest possible way, we can get this finished now, can't we? Because it's been fun. We've had a good run, haven't we? But yeah, time to enjoy our lives again. So how we all been doing? Get hold of me in any chat format you like. You get hold of me on Messenger or on the live chat or WhatsApp. Let me know you're kind of tuning in this evening. Let me know who's in. It'd be nice to see you all. Always a pleasure. So tonight it is 90s night, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest era ever created. The 90s, where pandemics didn't happen, life was fun, PC wasn't a thing. So there you go. Kieran Young, oh, all of us in Leeds doing it again. Hello, students of Leeds. You might have classes soon. You might be able to go. You go out, aren't you? You're going to have to actually physically go. Good evening from the Fevs. How are you? How are you? I think your family are all competing with each other again tonight. Always good to see. Good evening, guys. So yeah, Kieran, you can actually go to classes and things and interact with people. My word, who thought university could do such crazy things? Who is celebrating the end of homeschooling this week? We've been very fortunate because even all the way through the lockdown, we have from lockdown one, we've been fortunate enough to be able to send our child to school, but a lot of you haven't. So let me know if you're having a cheeky drink to celebrate the end of homeschooling. Have I done it properly? I'm bloody stupid, and you know it, says Bev Renshaw. Yeah, you're on. You're on. So basically, you should see that my quiz screen now, Bev. So soon it'll be the cat countdown. Will get to 9 o'clock. And we'll be able to do the interactive quiz. Hello to Nicola Montague. She has sent me a wave, and I believe all the Misfits are in tonight, the old school team. So there you go. So yeah, good evening to you. Not for us, we're zooming until it. Oh, Kimay. I suppose you're in last year, aren't you? But at least you might get your proper cap and gown ceremony. Fingers crossed. Please graduate, because your life won't be worth going back to Laos for again, Karen. You'll be chased out of town, so you better make sure you graduate, kiddo. Well, there are obviously a few people here that haven't done the quiz before, so just let me explain how it works. So you will see currently on your screen there is a countdown. That countdown will last to 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock we will start the quiz, and it is a multiple choice quiz. And basically, the quicker you answer, the more points potentially you can get. Some of the questions are multiple choice, most are not though, and you will see a live track of the score that you get. So there you go. That's what it is. Mr. Young, can I get a big shout out to Claire's cheesecake? She's listening at home in the bath. What, the cheesecake is listening in the bath, or Claire's listening in the bath? But either way, hi, Claire, and shout out to yourself. Do you have my dulcet tones disturbing your bath? Do you have a bath bomb? Are you a Radox person? Maybe some Epsom salts? I don't know. Whatever you choose in your bath, candles, Michael Bolton, whatever you choose. So there we go. So yeah, so that's how it works. Multiple choice quiz, all comes on the screen. Easy as pie, easy as cheese cake. There you go. So what's new? Not a lot, really. Living the same life that we're always living. Rounds tonight then. So first 30 questions are all 90s related. 5 of them are picture questions, which is 26 to 30. And the first 20 and a general, it's all general knowledge, so it's a lot of entertainment, a lot of music, things like that. 1990. So I suppose it's the first 35 questions about the 90s because round three, the year we've chosen this week is 1998. And the final round, which is non 90s related, is on this day. So things that happened today, the 6th of March 2020. Oh, 6th of March in general. Good evening, the Oakley family. Hope you are all well. Regulars on the this is nice. Our regular little bundle of people that we have doing the quiz every month. Oh, I've been a bit lapsed recently, haven't I? I think I've only been doing kind of one a month since January. I'll probably do one Easter weekend, I think, because it's my week. It's scheduled to be my weekend off. So we'll do an Easter weekend quiz. Bank holidays really mean nothing at the moment, I guess, if you're working from home. But yeah, even so, we'll do an Easter weekend quiz. Maybe we'll do that as the last one before everything hopefully gets back to normal again. We will see. So yeah. So the title of obviously you will notice that I try and get quiz puns in as the titles of these quizzes. Quiz Kross is going to make you jump. Come on, that was there. That was from in that mind of mine. That melting pot of genius. Quiz Cross will make you jump. What am I say? Genius. What else are you reporting? Grimsby Town rubbish. We already knew that, didn't we? But that continues. So that nothing changes there. Is that a sweater shop jumper? No, it's not. I was gutted, Nick. I got a sweater shop jumper off eBay a couple of years ago for it was was it your pie? I can't remember whose pie it was for. I want to say it was Tash Surfleet's. So anyway, I got a sweater shop jumper. And it was genius. Spent about 20 quid from it from eBay, and I can't find it. I'm gutted. I was going to wear it tonight. It was Morty's part. That was it, Nick. Natasha, sorry. I knew it was somebody. It was Morty's. Yeah, absolutely. How could I forget that? Absolutely. I was just there. And Tash always says Rachel should be a lucky girl. Yes, Rachel is a lucky lady. She needs to realise that this mind is part of this. As yeah, you were there as Wayne's World. That's right. And Ash was there as well. There you go. Ace Night. Yes. There you go. Do you remember? Do you remember when we used to go to discos? Everybody. Do you remember parties? I don't want a trip to the pub to become one of them things we turn around to our kids and go, you'll remember when we used to go to the pub. Oh, that were an amazing time. So hopefully we're nearly the end. Nightclubs as well. I mean, let's be honest. I talk. It's funny. You talk to people and you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait for like a night out. And then you realise, like, I ain't going to a nightclub anymore. I'm 37. Like, unless Flair's reopens suddenly, or maybe Gully's, I ain't going to a nightclub. But I want it for the kids. I mean, the kids should deserve that. Oh, he was the Art so Mr. Feather was Neil Buchanan. Yes, I remember the weird bit where we played the Art Attack theme tune. Oh, dear. And there was some kind of weird 90s TV presenter dance off. Was it with a Power Ranger? I can't remember. Yeah. There you go. I'm going delusional here tonight. What are we drinking, everybody, by the way? Peroni for me tonight. Christmas crate finally cracked open. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to the beers. Beautiful. All right. So 5 minutes to go. About 30 of us tonight. That's a nice little crowd. Vino for the Montagues are on the wine. Very good. Carly, what are you on tonight? Let me know. Send me a message. I know you're watching this. Is it the red? Let me know what's everybody's on. Disappointed actually. Rachel's got some load of cans of gin and tonic that she's been given from her new job in the fridge. Well, she might come and join us for a drink tonight, but she's in her PJs, so she's nice and comfy. So yes, I want to say to you. So next week. Evening, James. How are you? Nice to see. Oh yeah, it'd be nice to see you back. It's been a little. I think it's been a little while, hasn't it? Is your partner in crime here today as well? Let me know. Yeah. So next week it's Mother's Day. But on the same day as Mother's Day, it's also Robin's birthday, my daughter's birthday. Now, I had a chat with her today, and she said she was like, only if Daddy, if there's a few people that want to play, but if there's a few people that would just like to play along with my daughter next week, maybe 6 o'clock next Sunday night to do a little family kind of style quiz, some Disney questions, um, things like that, just a little family quiz. Please let me know. Just to join, even if it's just like 10 or 15 people. Just have a bit of a giggle for Robin's birthday. She's having an online Zoom party, which is very exciting. But yeah, anybody will just join in with us. We can get this kid. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you've got families and things like that, please, like, it'd be very nice. And also as well, if you want to join in the Zoom party, if you've got like little ones, I know you maybe not know my daughter or anything, I might not know my daughter, but it's a bit of fun. We do some party games on Zoom and things like that. Please let me know. Send me a private message and I'll send you the link. Because it's just good fun, isn't it? It's a bit good fun. We'll play some party games and things like that. Jordan, Chris, yes, that was you I was referring to, Jordan. So, yes, lovely to see you both in tonight. I'd like to see how you fare on night is, actually. Oh, yeah, good evening, Linton. Yes, it was lovely to see you guys as well. At the swings, we swang and dogged at Willsby Woods, but don't worry, that nothing lucid about that. It was just it was a family outing. Yes, lovely to see you guys as well. It's been way too long, and hopefully out of lockdown we can properly meet up, which would be very nice. Had Big Dave Maz round last night on the tee now and forevermore. Oh, so are you suffering, Paul? Did you have a little sesh with David Mazdan? Are you with us tonight, Dave? Anyway, look who's here with a cat on. Robin.
Yes.
Whose birthday is it next week?
Mine.
Mine. Okay. And how old will you be?
6.
6. Okay. So, would you want? Do you asking the people? Would they like to do a little family quiz with you? Would you like a family quiz?
I heard you say it.
You heard me say it. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you want to ask people to come to your party as well? Mm-hmm. That's good. You got to say, "Oh, will you come to my party?" All right. So what time are we on? 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. All right. So this is your last warning. So just a reminder, if anyone's just joined in. So the rounds tonight, the 90s faces. This is a 90s face. 1998 and on this day. Log in. Oh dear. Oh, it's not. Scared me then. Here we go. Close that. There we go. So yeah, on this day, so is based tonight. So if you are a child of that generation, you may enjoy it. Quite a few. I've thrown in a few multiple choices tonight, so could swing the scores. So I'll be interested to see how everybody goes. In fact, I think the opening question is a multiple choice. I never usually start with a multiple choice, but there you go. So what time are we on? Oh, 20:59. So your last call, last minute. We're starting. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Do you want to press the start button for me in a minute?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, everybody ready? Jordan, got any questions? Any questions about Kids TV 97, 99 might suit me? Might well be, actually. Jordan, yes, there might well be. Press the button then. You ready? Okay, so everybody in? We're going to start. Yeah, press it. In 3, 1. Which kids shows did Neil Buchanan present in the 90s? This is a multiple choice question. Get Your Own Back, Zap, Finders Keepers, Double Dare, Art Attack. Which ones did Neil Buchanan present? Get your answers in, please. Neil Buchanan, there you go, Ash. Who would believe the first question will be about the legend that is Buchanan? And the answer is, it was Zap, Finders Keepers, an art attack. Well done to anybody who got all three of them, which I believe quite a few of you did. That's a really high scoring start to the quiz. Well done, everybody. James B takes an early lead, and the Monty in second. So well done to everybody. As we go to question number 2. Which rugby player briefly replaced John Fashanu as a presenter of Gladiators? Was it Will Carlin, Rob Andrews, Jeremy Guskett, or Brian Moore, who briefly replaced John Fashanu? I believe he came back. So I believe he kind of went and came back again as the presenter of Gladiators. Can I just step my money, please, sweetheart, for a second? Thank you, darling. Yeah, come in. It was Jeremy Guskett. Jeremy Guskett, and the majority of you got that one right. 46.2% of you got that one right. An early lead for the 1901 bar. Let me know who you are, please. The 1901 bar. Steels, we've got there. Who was Steels? Let me know who representing Steels as well. Question number 3. Norman Cook is better known as Fatboy Slim, but he was also part of 2 90s bands that had number 1s in the decade. Who were they? Were they Snap, Beats International, Freak Power, and Babylon Zoo? Sorry, what was you saying? Go ahead. You tell me.
On our book day, I had loads of fun. And what I did was we made a story and performed it, and I liked doing it.
Yeah, that was very nice. On World Book Day, what did you dress as? Tell everybody what you dressed as.
The Naughtiest Unicorn.
The Naughtiest Unicorn. Very good books. We're recommending. How many of them books? Is it 6 you read now?
Yeah, I read 6.
6. Very good. We recommend them books. Speaking of books, seamless. Which was the last Harry Potter book to be released in the 90s? Was it The Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix? What was the last Harry Potter book of the 90s? It was The Prisoner of I can't pronounce it. Azerbaijan. There you go. Thank you. So the 1901 bar and Sally Reid are in jointly. Tash, you're in third. Well done to you. We got there. Shirl in the top 10. Jessie Lou. Great start, everybody. High scoring. It's going to be a good one tonight. Question number 5. Which of these was not the name of a Goosebumps novel? Say cheese and die. Persons can be murder. The Curse of the Vampire. Go eat worms. What wasn't the name of a Goosebumps novel? Very dramatic, aren't they? It was The Curse of the Vampire. Yeah, it sounded like the most of a horror film, therefore it wasn't a Goosebump book. And Sally Reid, well done to you. You are in the lead. Tash, you are in second. The 1900 bar in third. Ellen, good evening, Ellen. You are in fourth. The Steels in fifth. The Montagues, Harry C. So I'm guessing that's a Cowley. Millie, Kieran, and Amelia. Well done to you guys. You are the top 10 currently. I will look at the bottoms in a moment. Which soap aired a plane crash in 1993? Which soap aired a plane crash in 1993? Emmerdale, EastEnders, Coronation Street, or Brookside? The Steels is Lizzie. Yeah, I just figured that out, Jen, to be fair. Yeah, I did think that was the case. Good evening, Lizzie. And the answer is Emmerdale, and the majority of you got that one. 74.4% of you, in fact, got that one correct. So well done to you. Well, it had to be quiz on my face. Yes. Don't listen to them, Robin. That's it. Yeah. Who? Oh no, it's gone off my screen. There we go. Question number 7. Which of these Disney films was not released in the 90s? Was it Aladdin, Toy Story, The Ant, or Oliver and Company? Which one was not released in the 90s? So we got so far. Steve Sykes, is that the Steve Sykes? Please make me aware if it is. I just noticed your name in there. We got Owen McCarthy's down at the bottom. Bev Renshaw, not the greatest. That's okay. The Herdman's down there. Team BS. Please let me know who Team BS is. Even I think I recognise the picture. The answer was Oliver and Company. Oliver and Company is the answer to that one. 23.1% you got that one correct. Who was the villain in Batman Returns? Who was the villain in Batman Returns? Two-Faced, Penguin, the Joker, or Mr. Freeze? And the answer to that is the Penguin. The Penguin, Danny DeVito's Penguin was the answer to that one. 43.6% of you got that one right. Sally Reid maintains a small lead at the top with a 19.01 bar in second by just a point. But then quite a big gap between them and Tash as well in third. As we go to question number 9. Which of these Simpsons events didn't happen in the 90s? Homer goes to space, the death of Maud Flanders, Mr. Burns being shot, or Homer and Ned getting married in Vegas. Which of these did not happen in the 90s? The golden era of The Simpsons as well. Let's be honest, it's never been that good after that, really. And the answer is... it was the death of Maud Flanders. It was the death of Maud Flanders. 25.6% of you got that one correct. None of the top 2 did. In fact, none of the top 3 did. So there you go. So it gives a chance for everyone to kind of pick up a little bit.
Everything's going.
Very good. That's question number 10. Which of these news events did not happen in the 90s? Was it the Good Friday Agreement, the death of Princess Diana, Dolly the sheep being cloned, or the foot and mouth crisis? I just noticed there's a lot of did not happen. I didn't do it on purpose. It was probably just the mindset I was in when I was putting the questions in. What? It was the foot and mouth crisis. That was in the early noughties. Everything else did happen in the 90s. Sally Reid knew that, and she's gone 6 points clear at the top from the 1901 bar. Quiz on my face. You have gone up to 5th. Well done to you. Jessie Lou, well done to Jessie. You are now into the top 10, as in I am Smarticus. Like that. Love a pun. Question 11. In which TV kids show did the character Buttercup feature? Was it the Powerpuff Girls, Rugrats, Calissa Explains It All, or Sabrina the Teenage Witch? So which kids show did the character Buttercup feature? It was the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls, of course, in fact, the vast majority of you knew that one. 84.6% of you, in fact, got that one. But it has narrowed the lead up to 6 points at the top. When I get to question 20, I will pour a bit of a drinks break and I'll go through the full tables. You all right, darling? You're having an asthma attack here?
It's just because every time I blow one bit up, it's hard to blow the next bit up because my cheeks are full. Okay,
what is the next line in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme tune after the In West Philadelphia Born and Raised? Was it In the Playground is where I always played? In the Playground where we stayed? In the Playground where I spent is where the show is made? What is the line? Next line of the Fresh Prince theme tune. It is In the Playground is where I spent most of my days. chewing out, maxing, relaxing on cool and shooting some people outside of the school when a couple of guys that were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I shouted up to my mom and I forgot it from that point. But there you go. You got the majority of it anyway. In fact, the majority of you got that one right. 89.7% of you got that one correct. Next one. What day of the week did December the 31st, 1999 fall on? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When was Millennium Eve, the most overhyped New Year's possible? They were charging 80 quid to get in the pier. Unbelievable. Not even free drinks. And the answer is, all right, okay. The answer is Friday. It was Friday night. Everyone quickly look on their calendars. It was a Friday night. Yeah, there you go. So Sally Reid still remains in the top by 6 points on the 1901 bar. The Steels in second. Tash in fourth. Well done to Kieran's friend Daniel. Well done with a smiley face. You are fifth. You're a great start. Jordan, you are creeping up there as well. As we carry on to question 14. No more, Devin. Which band was Noel Gallagher the sound technician for before Oasis formed? So which band was Noel Gallagher the sound technician for before Oasis was formed? Was it The Farm, The Happy Mondays, The Stone Roses, or The Spiral Carpets? Okay, sweetheart, no more. Okay. You sound like you know an asthma attack. Okay, no more. Okay. It was in Spiral Carpets. 40.5% of you got that one correct. Well done if you did. No real change at the top. As we go to question 15. It's gone quick tonight. I blame the wine. I got that one from Bev. Yeah, the wine will do it to you. Absolutely. Which famous rapper starred in the film Boys in the Hood? Dre, Cube, Tupac, Puff Daddy. Which was the one who starred in Boys in the Hood? It was Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Majority got that one right. 71.8% of you, in fact, got that one correct. So no real changes. Jordan Cressy's gone into third, though. And when Jordan Cressy starts creeping, that's it. He hasn't won it for a while. This could be the time. What are you doing?
Giving the cat some milky.
Okay. What date is Groundhog Day? What date is Groundhog Day? Is it January the 2nd, February the 2nd, March 2nd, or April the 2nd? What date is Groundhog Day? Farticus, I just noticed that name. That's a good one. February the 2nd. February the 2nd is Groundhog Day. Oh, that lead suddenly has gone from dominating to 6 points between first and fourth. This is what we're talking about. This is where the quiz gets tense. We love this. All right, all it takes is one or two wrong answers, and suddenly, it's game on, innit? It's game on. Going to question 17. Jurassic Park was based on a novel by which author? Was it Michael Crichton, Stephen King, Christopher Pike, or Jeffrey Eugenides? Eugenides. Eugenides. Eugenides? There you go. See ya. And the answer is, of course, Michael Crichton. Of course it was. 71.8% of you got that one correct. And still we have the 6 point gap between the top four. Getting very, very close. Eat.
Dad, I can do it.
I know you can do it, but... Okay. We go to question 18. Who was the last sponsor of the football's first division before it became the Premier League? Was it Canon, Barclays, Today, or Carlin? Who was the last sponsor of the Football League before it became the Premier League? It was Barclays. It was the Barclays First Division. So no change at the top. Top 1 point still between Sally Reid and the 1901 bar, but Jordan Cressy didn't get all right, so he goes a little bit further behind. As we go to question 19, and then I say question 20, I'll have a pause, and then we'll have a little run through. And question 19, Nigel Mansell left Formula One in 1992 to join the American Aries, but which team did he drive for, should we say? Was it Dan Coyle Racing, Bradley Motorsports, Andretti Autosport, or Newman Haas? Is it all tied up, darling?
Yes.
Tightened, yeah? Right, do you want to head up and help mummy now? Yeah. And the answer is Newman Haas. Newman Haas, owned by Paul Newman, of course. That was the team that Mansell left Williams for as world champion. So there you go. And it was his only world championship as well. As we go to question 20. Who replaced Neil Kinnock as Labour Party leader in 1992? Was it John Smith, Margaret Beckett, Tony Blair, or Gordon Brown? Text you like some. Yeah, so who replaced Neil Kinnock as Labour Party leader? And the answer is John Smith. John Smith. He's not bitter about it, of course, but John Smith. But he had a brief run, deputy as the leader before Tony Blair. So I've just paused the quiz just for a second then, because we will run through everything. We've got 39 people playing tonight. I won't go through everyone individually, but we will mention kind of what some scores are. So in 39th place, our 39, unfortunately, Sally Skipworth. Maybe the 90s, just maybe not your era. Who have we got looking at there? We've got Smithies, Ruth. What you looking at? What are you looking at? That's what he says, all in one word. The one from Millards, Minnie, Melons, Lauren. Lauren, you had such a good week a couple of weeks ago as well. Ollie BC, hello, that's one of the Cowley Bros. And Farticus, which is a great name, but you're in the bottom section of the leaderboard tonight in the page 4. On page 3, who we've got? Well done, the wife. You got to 30th. That's not bad. Oh, hey, Bev, that's all right. You're 10 away from the bottom, so you're mid-table. You're all to play for. That's a good start for your first quiz. Well done, Herdmans. That's a good improvement from your start. You've gone up to 50 points at 27th. Towner out the playoffs, 23rd. Yeah. Ironically, you're actually one place above Grimsby in the table right now, in 23rd. We've got Rachel Hodson, Amelia, who we got on the second pages. Let's have a look. If it lets me. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I'll be back with you in a minute. So on the second page, the Montagues in 20th. Elsie, that's a good improvement for the Millards, because last time I checked, you were near the bottom. And same with you, Claire, as well. It's a very, very good comeback up to 15th. Well done to you guys. Kieran as well. That's not bad. 14th. I know it's not your era tonight, but that's a good start. Shirl, Steva, and who we got on the top 10. We'll just run down the top 10 coming in. And the top 10, we've got Tash in 10th. So far, Kieran's friend Daniel in 9th, only a point above them. Quiz on My Face, only 2 points above them. We're in 8th. Team BS in 7th. The Smiths in 6th. Tracy, Tracy, you are in the top 5 so far. Jordan Cressy in 4th. Lizzie Steele and Co, you are in 3rd. Sally Reid, you've got to drop down to 2nd. You have been winning for so long, but you are joint with the 1901 bar at the top. So we're ready to continue. I'm going to click back on play. Hope you got your drinks topped up. What we got to say? Okay, so we carry on with the 90s quiz. So Sarah Michelle Gellar famously played Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the TV series, but who played the character in the 1992 film? Was it Kirsty Swanson, Elizabeth Berkley, Hilary Swank, or Winona Ryder? Who played the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer? It was Kirsty Swanson. Kirsty Swanson was the original, and the 1901 bar knew that, and they have increased their lead. Steve Sykes, who I don't believe is the real Steve Sykes, unfortunately, but you are in the top 10, so well done for the first time this evening. As we go to question 22. Sinead O'Connor had a big chart hit in 1990 with Nothing Compares to You, but which major artist wrote the song? Was it George Michael, Michael Jackson, Prince, or Madonna? Who wrote the lyrics to Nothing Compares to You? Sources said it'd been written in 7 days, 7 hours, 15 days. Gotcha. Okay, and it was, most of you knew that, 82.5% of you knew that. It was Prince. Prince was the one who wrote that song, but the 1901 band didn't, and they've had their lead cut by the Steels to 6 points. So there you go. We carry on to question 23. What would you associate Ask Jeeves with? What would you associate Ask Jeeves with? Would you associate it with internet shopping? It was they the first online takeaway service, were online poker, or were they an online search engine? I don't know why I put online search engine. A search engine is a search engine. We all know that now. I think we're all in the internet age. But yeah, a search engine. And it was, yeah, a search engine. 87.2% of you got that one correct. So, yeah, no change at the top there. A couple of nice light questions kind of to bring you back into play after a little bit of a break. As we go to question 24. Dwayne Johnson made his debut in what is now, then known as the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, during 1996. But what was his ring name then? Was it The Rock, Rocky Maivia, Flex Kavanagh, or the Brahma Bull? So when The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson, debuted in 1996, what was his ring name then? And it was Rocky Maivia. Rocky Maivia was his ring name, not The Rock. He became The Rock later on, but originally when he debuted, he was Rocky Maivia. And only 23.7% of you got that one correct. The Steels did, and they have gone into the lead up there in Yorkshire. So there we go. So it's all to play for right now as we go to question 25. Why was the 1997 Grand National run on a Monday? So why was the 1997 Grand National run on a Monday? Was it because of a bomb scare, a race fixing scandal, a horse flu outbreak, or just bad weather? So what was the reason why the 1997 Grand National was run on a Monday? It was a bomb scare. There was a bomb scare. It was the majority of you knew that one. 79.5% of you got that one absolutely correct. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I think the year later was the year that the rope didn't go up, did it? So I think they had a bit of a bad run of it in the late 90s. Did the old? Is it next week? In fact, I think the National's coming up, isn't it? That's this time of year, isn't it? So we're going to pictures now. So the first one, which of the friends had the most on-screen appearances? So which of the friends had the most on-screen appearances? Have a look at the picture. Who do you think it was? Who do you think you saw these beautiful faces the most times during Friends? And it was Chandler Bing. Unbelievably, Chandler had 1,400 appearances on screen. Rachel was second with 1,370, and Ross was 1,330. I think in the first time in quiz history, nobody got that right. So there you go. I was surprised as well, but yeah, Chandler was the one. Which of the Spice Girls was the first to have a solo number one? Which of the Spice Girls was the first to have a solo number one obviously in the 90s? Never had that before. Nobody got that one right. Unbelievable. Yeah, Chandler. I thought maybe Phoebe would be the one that nobody went for, but yeah, unbelievable. And the first was Mel B. Mel B was the first one. And again, only 2.8% of you got that one right. She had a hit with I Want You Back, the Missy Elliott. With Missy Elliott. So there you go. So only 2.8% of you got that one right, which is the least again. Most of you went for Jerry, but no, it was actually Mel B. So there you go. I'm saying there you go a lot. Which pair presented the most episodes of The Big Breakfast? Which pair presented most episodes of The Big Breakfast? Bring back The Big Breakfast. No one wants to see Piers Morgan banging on every morning. Let's have some fun. Bring back The Big Breakfast. Johnny and Denise or Chris and Gabby? Which one would you go for? I mean, Johnny and Denise for me, I think. And it was Johnny and Denise who presented the most episodes. Yeah, Gabby and Chris were on for 2 years. Johnny and Denise in 2 separate spells had 3.5 years. So they were on the most times. So the Steels are in the lead again. 1901 bar second though. It's very, very tight. Very, very tight. As we go to question 29. Speaking of the Big Breakfast, which one of these is Zag? Which one's Zag? So you can see them, Zig and Zag, but which one's Zig? Which one's Zag? I'm asking you who Zag is, not Zig. I want Zag. And the answer is B. B is Zag, the one with the purple spots. Is back, and the 1901 bat jumped back into the lead after that one. So it is absolutely tight as bums up there, very, very tight. We'll do a rundown. I'll do it at question 35 about when the 90s section ends. That's what we'll do. So, and the final picture one is what is the highest grossing film of the 90s? So, which one of these films is the highest grossing film of the 90s? It's cut out of the picture there. I can't for the life of remember me what film that is. You got the you can see for yourself. Like, how if you can see the full picture. Well, most of you knew it. It was C. It was D. It was Titanic. 84.6% of you got that one correct. Yeah, Titanic. Went on for an age. We all knew it was going to sink. Just say I went on a true story. I went on my first date ever with a girl to see Titanic. Should have known, shouldn't I? Should have known it was all downhill from there. Question 31. We are now going for the year 1998. So, which German automotive manufacturer acquired Rolls-Royce in March 1998? So, which German automotive manufacturer acquired Rolls-Royce in March 1998? And the answer is BMW. It was BMW. They were the answer to that one. And the Steels have hopped back into the lead over that one because 38 30.8% of you went for Mercedes and 10.3% went for Audi, but no, it was BMW. And by the way, I had to respell that one again because when I went and check proofed it, I'd put Aldi. Driving an Aldi car. Get that in the middle aisle. In May 1998, the UK hosted its last Eurovision Song Contest in which city? Was it London, Glasgow, Manchester, or Birmingham? Where was the last UK held contest? It was Birmingham. Birmingham at the NEC. 41% of you got that one correct. Elsie, in the Millans, you cracked into the top 10. I could see that. Good score in there. Well done. We've got Tracy, Quiz on My Face, the Smith, Steve Sight, Jordan Cressy. The Steels are still in the lead, just 4 points. Sally Reed just slipping away in the bronze medal position. In June 1998, the first DVD was released in the UK. What was the film? Was it Jurassic Park, Jumanji, Titanic, or The Matrix? What was the first film to be released on DVD in the UK? It was Jumanji. Jumanji was the first one. Majority it was very split, but 28.2% of you got that one correct. It was Jumanji. The Steels got that one correct. So they have gone. It keeps swapping them two at the top there, doesn't it? But no real change in the top 10 by the looks of things. As we go to question 34. In August 1998, Manchester United became the second English football team to launch its own TV channel. But who was the first? They're in the northeast area, so we know that through the answer. Sunderland, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, Leeds. Who was the first to have its own TV channel? It was Middlesbrough. Yeah, Middlesbrough, unbelievably, in the Ravanelli era. Yeah, they were the first to have their own TV channel, like a local network. Nothing's changed at the top by the looks of things. Team BS are kind of chasing up now. There could be a second place up for Team BS there. Jordan Cressy in fourth. Sally, you dropped down to fifth. You've been winning for so long. We go to question 35. A great storm hit the UK in 1998. On which bank holiday? Was it August, Easter Monday, New Year's Day, or Boxing Day? What was the date of the Great Storm of 98? It was Boxing Day. Boxing Day was the date. Only 10.3% of you got that one correct. I'm going to pause. All right, so we've got 5 questions left. They are on this day questions. So the way things stand right now, going into the final round, let's have a look. So, bottom of the leaderboard is Smithies. Smith is currently on 54. Sally, you've jumped one. You've gone to 38th now. Well done to you. Rachel, you're second from bottom. Come on, you're letting the side down here. Oh, Lauren as well. You're down there today as well. Town are out the playoffs, down to 32. Yeah, it sums up our season, doesn't it, really? Who else we got? Claire. Oh, you dropped down to 30th, Claire. Who we got? Kieran's Frank Daniel. You were flying. You were in the top 10. Now you're down to 22nd. Bev, well done. You've slowly climbed. You got into 26th now. Well done to you. Nearly at halfway. Good first time effort. Let's have a look at the page 2 stats.
Daddy?
Yes.
So, Mummy, when you said she's like not doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
it's because Mummy was just on her phone.
Well, you hear that? You hear that, everybody? Mummy's not trying, and she's letting Robin do the quiz. Well, Robin deserves credit, don't you? Well done to me, sweetie. There we go. So in the 20th place, and the Herdmans, well done. You've climbed very well there in your top 20. Nikki Montague, Kieran, you're in the top 20 as well. Pokers, the regulars there. Tash, you're 11th. You can creep into that top 10, though. You are joint with the team in 10th, so you can do it. And the final, the top 10 this evening, going into the last 5 questions. Come on. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. My tablet is not wanting to play. It's either that or I've got fat fingers. Oh, let's just play on. Let's just play on. Okay. I'll go through the top 10 in a moment when my tablet lets me get onto the leader page. Okay. So, question 36. On this day in 1945, which piece of gymnastic equipment was invented? With the trampoline, the bar, the horse, or the balance beam? So currently top 10 is Steve Sykes, Quiz on My Face, LCNO, well done the Millards, jump up to 8. The Smiths, Tracy, well done to Tracy, 6, Team BS in 5th, Jordan 4th, Sally Reid in 3rd, 1901 Bar in 2nd, and Steels in 1st. And 52.6% of you got that one correct. It was the trampoline. There's been, somebody has bounced up into 2nd, and that's Sally Reid. Well done. You have leapt over the opponent. I think you. But yeah, otherwise, no real change in the top 10. Which heavyweight boxer made his debut on this day in 1985? Was it Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, or Evander Holyfield? Which heavyweight boxer made his debut on this day in 1985? It was Mike Tyson, Iron Mike. That has given a bit of a lead to the Steels. They have now gone 8 points clear. And then Jordan Cressy has now leapt into 2nd as well. And it's all to play for. 10 points between 1st and 5th. It could all change. All it takes is one wrong answer, and this thing flips over all again. Martin Cove turned 75 today. What role does he play in the hit Netflix show Cobra Kai? Is it Johnny Lawrence, Daniel LaRusso, Dutch, or John Kreese? What role does he play in Cobra Kai? And the answer is... he is Sensei John Kreese. Sensei John Kreese. Of course, he is the evil John Kreese. He looks great for 75, by the way. Though I do feel he might have had some work. Steels are in the top. It's only 4 points between them and the Reeds. Jordan Cressy still down to 4th. Oh, my word. 3 questions to go, or 2 questions to go. You've got to have nerves of steel now in these last one. On this day in 2005, famous DJ Tommy Vance passed away. What was he also known as? Was it the Night Owl, the Night Fly, the Nightmare, or the Night of Rock? What was Tommy Vance also known as? Was the Night Fly. The Night Fly. Only 5.1% of you got that one correct. Sally Reid did. That has cut the lead down to 4 points. It is literally going down to the last question, and 3 people can win this. And I'm telling you now, it's a multiple choice question. So actually, probably more people can, because I threw this in. Last question. Today is basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal's 49th birthday. Which of the below teams did he play for? Boston, Cleveland, Phoenix, New York, Miami. So he's played for 4 of these. If you get all 4, you could well leapfrog into the lead here on the last question. So what is the answers? The answers are Boston, Cleveland, Phoenix, Miami. And as a result of it, there's no change at the top. Well done to Lizzie and Co. You are tonight's winner, 47 by just 3 points from the Reeds. 1901 bar in third, Jordan Cressy in fourth. There's 7 points. In fact, just 9 points separating the top 5. That is an amazing effort this evening. So let me run down everyone tonight. So our top 10 is as follow. Rachel Hodson, well done to you with 120 points in 10th. Kieran, great late surge. Well done. You got yourself into the top 10 in 9th. Tracy, well done. Good effort in 8th. The Smiths in 7th. Well done to the Millards. Great effort tonight in 6th place. Only 7 points off the top 5, which was as follow. Team BS in 5th with 138. Jordan Cressy in 4th with 140. Only by 2 seconds an answer. 2 seconds, sorry. Yeah, 2 seconds to complete the quiz, basically. You came third. Who came third was the 1901 bar because you won the same points. So it was on time difference. In second was Sally Reed. And well done to Lizzie Steele and family up in Barnsley. You are tonight's winners. Let me just kind of run through as well. We have got, sorry to Sally Skipworth. You, if you are Carly helping you, then, and Ross will blame them. Smithies, unfortunately. Robin, well done to my daughter. 67 points, which is fair. And she was only 1 above Towner out of the playoffs. So, we've got Ruth, Wolfen Millards, 34th. Lauren in 33. Bev, unlucky. Yeah, that's not bad. You didn't become last. That's the way to look at it. So well done, Bev. Harry C into 31st. Easy Tiger, so Claire, well done. Minnie Mellons, Jessie Lou. Jessie Lou, you were like top 10 right near the end. What you're looking at in 27th? Faticus, Ollie BC. That's the Cowley. I can see Ollie messaging me now. Unlucky, Lindsay and guys. 24th, is that slightly better than you did last week? Today with Richard's quiz. 23rd, Ellen. 22nd, Millie. I'm Smarticus. 21st. We got Amelia. The Montagues. Well done to the Montagues. 90. That's not a bad effort. Shirl as well up in Louth. We've got Kieran's friend Daniel. Yeah, that's a good comeback because you were struggling for a little bit there, weren't you? So that's a good comeback. Pokers, Steve Sykes in 15. You were top 10 for all the time, Steve Sykes as well. James B in 14. Quiz on my face. Unlucky. You were top 10 as well most of the time. Tash unlucky as well. So close to get a top 10 finish as well. So there you go. That was a really good competitive quiz tonight. So well done to everybody who played. So there you go. And that was the 90s in a nutshell. I got Julie Robinson making bloody stupid questions. We're 27. Oh, you were 27. So what were you playing as tonight? You were playing as what you're looking at tonight, Julia. Okay. So what else we got? So I skipped with, oh dear, we were rubbish tonight. Much like Town, our defence was way too old in the 90s. Thank you so much for organising. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so cheers, everybody. So that's it for another exciting installment of the quiz. We will do a proper one, I think, on Easter Saturday, I guess. I'm guessing that's going to be the next time we do it. No football that day as well, so that'll be a welcome surprise. I might actually be in a good mood before I do this quiz. So we'll do Easter Saturday. Like I said, I'll drop a message on Facebook in the week about if I get a chance to do a little kind of mini family quiz for Robin's birthday, because she does love, she does, as you see, she loves coming down and she loves taking part in the quiz and stuff like that. So that's great. And that's it, I guess. So have a lovely rest of your weekend. If you've got kids going back to school, enjoy a free week, everybody. Enjoy it. And yeah, keep safe, I guess. And we will see you on Bank Holiday weekend. Seeing you.